Welcome. This is the wisdom of the Avadhut Gita. Ramana Maharshi was widely regarded to exemplify its teachings. Listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. Know yourself. This is Richard Clarke. Today I'll read from and comment on Chapter 2 of the Avadhut Gita, verses 23 and 24, about the realization of Brahman. And I'll provide an inquiry for each verse to deepen your experience. Verse 23, when a yogi has realized Atman, which is his true self, birthless and beyond the range of the mind and emotions, then his karma, the action and their results, no longer touch him. He may perform the rituals or leave them. To him, it is all one. Verse 24, Atman realized is the master of creation, eternal, indestructible, formless, without dimensions, absolutely independent, without pleasure or pain, full of all powers. My comments. Let's explore these verses from the Avadhut Gita in the context of Ramana Maharshi's teachings. I'll explain each verse and give a corresponding self-inquiry. Verse 23, when a yogi has realized Atman, which is his true self, birthless and beyond the range of mind and emotions, then the karmas, actions, and their results no longer touch him. He may perform the rituals or leave them. To him, it is all one. This verse talks about self-realization, where the yogi realizes their true nature as Atman, which transcends the limitations of body, mind, and emotions. Atman is the same as Brahman, the vast absolute, and is your true self, the only self there is. The true self is beyond birth and death, and by realizing it as your identity, you are then untouched by the effect of actions, of karmas. Karma is for the body, and you know that you are not a body. The yogi remains equanimous, whether they are engaged in actions. They understand the illusory nature of the world. Ramana's teachings emphasize self-inquiry to directly experience the nature of the self. So inquire, can actions affect the unchanging essence of my true self? Verse 24, Atman is realized as the master of creation, eternal, indestructible, formless, without dimensions, absolutely independent, without pleasure or pain, full of all powers. This verse highlights the characteristics of the realized Atman. Ramana often spoke of the eternal and formless nature of the self, that the self is beyond all the limitations of the physical body and mind, and it is untouched by pleasure or pain. It's like you are at a movie. but you are the screen on which the movie plays out, not the contents or the drama of the movie. Realizing the true self leads to a sense of freedom, a sense of absolute independence, and the recognition that who you are is the master of creation, since everything arises from you and within you. So inquire, what is this I that is independent of pleasure and pain? By contemplating these self-inquiries in the light of Ramana Maharshi's teachings, you gain a deeper understanding of the verses from chapter 2 of the Avadhut Gita and their relevance to the path of self-realization. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Ramana Maharshi video, subscribe, like, and send me a comment.